When I was 10, I was in my fifth grade classroom. I went to parochial school, and Mother Superior came in and she was crying. And she announced that President Kennedy had been assassinated. It was 1968 in April, and Martin Luther King was assassinated. I had just gotten to the job, the TV was on, and we heard he'd been shot. And again, it was just a trauma. Same family, 5 kids, they're outside playing in the summer. I was babysitting again, folding clothes as the mom asked me to do. And I hear on the news when I flip it on, the TV's interrupted to say that Robert Kennedy, Bobby Kennedy, who was going to run for office, was shot. It was traumatic. My whole childhood was based after that, from the Nixon years, the Vietnam War. You heard all of that discord. It took me a long time to get through college because my folks could not afford to help. And so I worked my way through with a job at Boeing. I graduate 1981. There's a recession going on. I get my first job as a teacher. I'd been married a couple of years at that point, was pregnant, and my husband left us. I was still pregnant. On the same day my divorce was final, I was told that my job wasn't going to be extended because they were rifting people. I was lucky because teachers are paid through the summer. So I was good through then and was able to get unemployment. So I tried to find a job, but the recession was terrible. Interest rates were 18% on houses, and I had to sell the house I'd had with my husband. But I was able to invest with my sister on a house. We renovated the downstairs so I could live there with my son, who was yet to be born. And I managed to find a job, but I had to find daycare. And then, like now, it was about impossible. It turned out that the job I got paid the same as what I'd gotten teaching, which was a whopping $10,000 a year, which is the same as what I'd left at Boeing, $10,000 a year. By the time I paid for housing and daycare, I had maybe $40 left in my pocket. So luckily, I still had savings from that house sale. If I hadn't, it would have been much harder. People question, what we're doing with our money and why should these people get it? I didn't have to go on welfare. I was able to support our kids, but it was there. And if I'd needed it, it was there. Those safety nets are important. The ability for people to afford childcare is important. That's why I'm a Democrat, because Democrats support educating everyone for jobs such as daycare, you need a degree to just watch kids? Yes, you do. It's important to be trained. It's important to continue on this road we're on where everybody matters. Everybody has a say. It shouldn't be left to just those who can afford it.